Hey guys, welcome to the channel. It's Jack with Stronghold Strength and Conditioning. And this video today goes out to my runners in the group. I've got my top 3 stretches that every runner should have in their toolbox. But before we get into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down in the corner so that you don't miss out on future videos like this. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. So today, our goal is to show you the top 3 dynamic stretches that you can use anywhere without any equipment necessary to make sure that you're keeping your legs in the best shape for your performance at all times. So 3 stretches, we're going to cover as many muscle groups through those legs as possible, making sure that you have maximal range of motion and the least likelihood that you're going to get injured from something silly like tight musculature. So the very first one we're going to start with is just going to be a toe tucked heel sit. And what I want to do is make sure that all my toes are tucked underneath me in extension. One of the most common things that people start to lose is that great toe extension. And this is actually one reason that we see people get bunions aside from the general genetics that they have. So if I lose that great toe extension, my foot can actually start to change its shape and alter my mechanics of my movement overall. So we want to make sure that we get that involved here in that foot. So we have the toes tucked under. Right now my butt's sitting just a little bit between the heels, and I'm going to add a little bit of a flow to this. So to start, I'm just going to lean back and I want to flex my glutes and pick my butt up off my heels for a second. And I'm going to sit back in and try and sit a little bit deeper. My toes will bend a little bit further. This is great. We want that. Keep going in and out a few times here. As flat as you can get the palms, shoulders on your back. Rock in. And then we also want to add some rotation. So once you're in that rocked position with the butt tight, go from side to side. And see if you can get a good rotation each direction as you hold those glutes engaging in that position. We're going to go into a deep lunge position, okay? And this one we're trying to mimic a couch stretch. So I want to take this hand and the inside and actually wrap over the toes of the foot on the back side there. Now right here, I'm going to start to flex my glutes, and you'll feel that intensify the stretch on the quadriceps and the hip flexors of that back leg. So I'm going to flex, release, and then I'm going to actually try it with the outside arm in that same position. Inside arm planted by the foot, flex, release, flex, release. You'll feel that nice stretch right along those hip flexors. And then lastly, I want to see if I can actually take it vertical here. So I'm going to pull my heel into my butt, shoulder blades on my back, and once again, I want to flex those glutes. And then our third stretch is going to be a tactical frog. So if you've never seen this one before, I want to keep those toes tucked again underneath me. I'm going to take a nice wide stance. So if you look at my hips, I should have an A frame from my hips here, which is going to get my adductors involved in this. I'm going to start by walking forward. And once again, I want to flex my glutes, so it's almost like I'm trying to press my pelvis to the floor here. And then I'm going to actually walk back and sit back into the heel so my toes rock up toward the ceiling, and I'm dropping my butt toward the floor as deep as possible. Now I should feel a nice stretch on those inner thighs right now. And then when I get to this sitting position, a lot through those hamstrings. What I want to focus on is a little bit of tension through my quads as I'm working this. So there you guys have it. The top 3 stretches that every runner should have in their toolbox. No equipment necessary. Whip them out, do them wherever you need, pre-run, post-run, at home when you're relaxing by the TV, but use them frequently and open up that range of motion that you never had before. I want to thank you guys for watching today. If you liked the video, let us know by clicking that button. Leave a comment below if you've seen these stretches before or if you've never tried these flows before, and let us know how they feel. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on our future videos. And hit that little bell too. That way you really know when they're out. If you guys need something a little bit more tailored to you, make sure that you take a moment to stop by our website. I'll put that link down below in the description. Go to the coaching inquiry, fill that out, and we'll get you headed in the right direction in no time. Thanks guys. We'll see you next time.